So I'm scrolling Twitter the other day and I see this kid posting screenshots of his drop shipping empire. You know the type, Lamborghini in the background, cash fanned out. I made 10K last month drop shipping caption, classic. But here's the thing that cracked me up. I clicked through to his store and dude is literally selling $8 phone cases from Aliexpress for $24.99. His entire empire is built on convincing people to wait 3 weeks for a piece of plastic they could get at the gas station. And that's when it hit me. 99% of people have been taught dropshipping completely backwards. Today, I'm going to break down how the real money is made, not the Instagram fantasy version, but the actual business model that quietly creates millionaires. Buckle up, because everything you think you know about dropshipping is probably wrong. So, okay, story time. I have a buddy, let's call him Mike, who got into dropshipping about 2 years ago. Smart guy, but he fell for the same trap everyone does. He started selling fidget spinners for $19.99. He bought them for $3 on Alibaba. He thought he was killing it with those margins. He spent 3 months optimizing Facebook ads, testing creatives, the whole 9 yards. You know what happened? He made like $30K in revenue and netted maybe $2K after ads, returns, and chargebacks. He worked 60 hours a week for 3 months to make less than minimum wage. Meanwhile, there's this other guy I know who sells high-end 3D printers. His average order value is $3,200. His margin, 30%. He makes more money on 1 or 2 sales than Mike made in his entire fidget spinner career. And here's the kicker. It's not actually harder to sell a $3,200 3D printer than a $20 fidget spinner. In fact, it's easier. Why? Because people buying expensive stuff are solution focused, not price focused. Think about it. If you're a maker who needs a reliable 3D printer for your projects, you're not shopping around for the cheapest option. You want quality, reliability, support. You'll pay for it. The phone case buyer, they're scrolling Instagram at 2 a.m. buying on an impulse. The 3D printer buyer, they've been researching for weeks, reading reviews, comparing specs. They know exactly what they want. Which customer would you rather have? And here's where most people completely miss the boat. They're looking for winning products when they should be looking for winning brands. Let me explain the difference. When someone buys a $20 phone case, they don't care who made it. Generic is fine. They're buying based on price and maybe color, maybe design. But when someone's dropping $3,000 on a high-ticket item, they're not looking for some random product from Alibaba. They're looking for brands they recognize and trust. So think about it. If you're buying a $2,000 espresso machine, are you going with the Coffee Master Pro that you've never heard of? Or are you buying the Breville, which you've seen in Williams-Sonoma and read about in coffee forums? Here's what's genius about our approach here at Dropship Breakthru. When people search for these brands, there's way less competition. Everyone's fighting over generic keywords like phone case or fitness equipment, but if someone searches for Breville Oracle, they know exactly what they want, and there's only a handful of sellers online. We're not trying to create demand for unknown products. We're fulfilling existing demand for established brands that people are already searching for. The customer isn't thinking, I wonder if this is a knockoff, and I wonder if it works as well as the real thing. They're thinking, where can I get the best price and service on the specific brand I already want? It's a completely different game, and it's a much easier game to win, in my opinion. Plus, and this is huge, when you work with local suppliers, you can actually visit them. You can see how stuff is made, build real relationships, get better terms. Try doing that with a factory you found on Alibaba. Okay, this is where I'm going to get a little tough love with you guys. Most people aren't building dropshipping businesses. They're running dropshipping campaigns. And there's a massive difference. A campaign is, let me test this product for a few weeks and see if I can make some quick cash. A business is, let me build something that creates value for customers and can run without me. We have a couple of students who started dropshipping overlanding gear, but instead of jumping from hot product to hot product, they doubled down. They created content about camping and overlanding. They partnered with overlanding influencers. They created buying guides. They became the guys for overlanding gear. Then they took the feedback from all of their customers and launched their own brand to their loyal following. Their business did $2 million last year and they barely touched day-to-day operations. Their team handled everything because they built systems and processes instead of just running ads. Meanwhile, my buddy who started the same time as them is still testing new products every month, making the same $3K he was making 2 years ago. The difference, our students built a business. My buddy is still running campaigns and looking for that next hot product. Side note, those same students just sold their business and will be coming on the podcast soon to talk about their big win they presented at our live event recently as well. So look for that episode coming soon. Now here's something that blew my mind when I experienced it firsthand. The best businesses don't just solve problems, they serve obsessions. So I was part of a company selling golf simulators. When I joined, they were doing about $1 million a year in revenue. 2 years later, we did 11 million. And here's why that happened. We weren't just selling golf simulators. We were serving dudes who were absolutely obsessed with shaving strokes off their game. Our typical customer wasn't someone casually browsing for entertainment equipment. This was a guy who played every weekend, watched Golf Channel religiously, and had already spent $3,000 on new clubs this year trying to fix his slice. That customer isn't price shopping. He's obsession shopping. He'll drop $15,000 on a home golf simulator if he believes it'll help him break 80 consistently. And here's the beautiful part. These guys will spend anything to get one more stroke off their round. I'm talking about people who've already invested $50,000 in a country club membership or $10,000 in lessons and countless hours on the driving range. A $15,000 golf simulator that lets them practice at home year-round, that's not an expense. That's an investment in their passion. Compare that to someone selling the generic entertainment golf simulators, competing on price for hundreds of dollars. It's a night and day difference. The key insight is we found passionate communities where people are already spending serious money pursuing their obsession. They're not looking for the cheapest option. They're looking for the best option to feed their passion. Want some help discovering some passions or obsessions that you can build a high-ticket dropshipping business around? Check out the link in the description, dropshipbreakthru.com/passion. We'll give you everything you need for just $27. Check out the link below. And I know this question is coming to your head right now. How do you compete with Amazon? Now, if you said lower prices or faster shipping, you're thinking about this all wrong. You can't out Amazon. They have infinite money and robots. But here's what Amazon can't do. They can't be the expert in your specific niche. They can't provide personalized recommendations, and they sure as hell can't give you a consultation call when you need advice. Let me tell you about Matt. He sells high-end fitness equipment. We're talking $2,500 dumbbell sets, $3,000 hip thrust machines, $5,000 complete home gyms. You get the idea. Amazon sells all of these same products, usually for less money. So how does Matt compete? Matt became the fitness guru. He writes SEO-optimized blog posts that rank when athletes search for best leg press machines or functional trainer for home. When someone emails the store asking about products, he has a full team of salespeople ready to help the customer find exactly what they need for their home or commercial gym. Try calling Amazon and asking them which leg press machine will hold up in a commercial gym setting, or which all-in-one home gym makes sense for your basement. Good luck with that. Amazon's not going to answer the phone. His customers don't just buy from him, they trust him, and that trust is worth more than a 10% discount and 2-day shipping. Amazon is Walmart. You want to be the local boutique down the road that knows your name and remembers your preferences. You charge more, but you're worth more. This is why expertise beats efficiency every single time in high-value purchases. All right, last but not least, and this might be the most important part, content isn't marketing. Content is customer creation. Here's what I mean. Traditional marketing is interruption-based. You interrupt someone's YouTube video with an ad, you interrupt their Instagram scroll with a post, you interrupt their Google search with a sponsored result. Content marketing is permission-based. People choose to consume your content because it helps them. I've been seeing this guy on YouTube Shorts who sells high-end RC planes. We're talking F-22 Raptors, C-5 Galaxy models, serious money. But instead of just showing the product photos, every short is him flying a different plane. One day it's an F-22 doing crazy maneuvers. Next day it's a massive C-5 Galaxy taking off. It's absolutely mesmerizing to watch, and I guarantee people who see those videos aren't just entertained. They're thinking, holy shit, I want one of those. The beauty is this works even if you're not naturally a content person. You don't need Hollywood production. You just need to be helpful and interesting in your specific niche. Answer the questions your customers are already asking. Show your products in action. Share stories from other customers. That RC guy's most popular video probably took 30 minutes to film and has generated tens of thousands in sales. One piece of content working for him 24/7, creating customers while he sleeps. That's the power of this approach. And you know your boy loves some SEO, right? So are you too scared to get in front of the camera? Build high quality written content answering the same questions and watch the sales come in. All right, let's wrap this up. Here's your new dropshipping playbook. 1, go high ticket. Stop competing on price, start competing on value. We're talking minimum $1,000 products. 2, sell real brands people recognize. Stop chasing winning products from Alibaba. When customers search for established brands, there's way less competition and more trust. 3, have patience and stick with what works. Most people quit right when things are about to work. Build systems, optimize instead of product hopping. 4, serve passionate communities. Find people obsessed with their hobbies or lifestyle goals. They'll pay premium prices for the right solutions. 5, be the expert Amazon can't be. Offer consultation calls, create educational content, build real relationship. Expertise beats efficiency every time. 6, create content that shows your products in action. Don't just describe benefits, demonstrate them. Let people see the magic before they buy. Look, this isn't the make money while you sleep story you'll hear from the Instagram gurus. This is real business building. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes patience. But here's the thing, while everyone else is chasing the next shiny object or the next AI thing, you'll be building something that actually lasts. The best time to start was 5 years ago. The second best time is right now. That's all for today. If this episode changed how you think about dropshipping, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Seriously, just send them the link. It takes 2 seconds and it might change their life. Next week, we've got one of our students coming on the pod to talk about his experience at the $5,000 Hormozy Mastermind. Until then, stop chasing shortcuts and start building something real. I'll catch you on the next episode.